Hey, did you come to find me? There we go. I'm not his grandma. I'm his mama. Mama. Him was his mommy. Going up here on my lap. I'm live, but nobody's here. Hi, Teresa. What are you up to today? I saw you got some new puppies. Ouch. Now you have to get up and let more puppies go out to bark. 5'4". You're up to 5'4". You're that tall? Hi, Jen. Hey, Jen Wren. I didn't know you were that tall. You're taller than I am. 5'2.5". Hi, Zips. Picking up Weston. Hi, Weston. Whenever you get in the car, Mama said, Miss Cindy says hi. So, Jen, I am slow stitching this, and I had considered using this for your journal cover, but if you don't like the colors, so we have the mint green, we have the pink, we have butterflies, a dragonfly. We have some gold, some pretty green, some more mint green, more mint green. Anyway, but you love it? Okay. So yeah, I had considered using this for your background, for your cover because uh so Michelle Walls actually made this, but when she sent it to me, it wasn't sewn all of it. She had just started it, but she hadn't finished it. And I've sewed some more on it. I got tired of doing the zigzags, and so I decided I wanted to do some slow stitching on this. So I'll show you what I'm doing too. Anyway, I've already started gathering papers. I've got pinks and pretties here. Anyway, but I'm doing 2 light pinks, 2 dark pinks, 2 of this. I would call this a dark mint green, and then alternating. It'll go all the way across, and then we'll cover it, and then we'll put something, probably something solid on the inside. I'm not sure yet, but we'll look and see. You never know. Probably something solid. I may have some of this mint green color. So anyway, yeah. So Angela's is finished. It's packed up and ready to go. It'll go out this weekend. Put me on TV. Your honey was 6'2". Yeah, I'm 5'2.5", and Dave is 6'4". So yeah, it's a big boy. He weighs 280 pounds. He didn't weigh that when we got married. He was skinny. He was a 32 waist and a 36 length. Now he's a 40 something waist. But we won't talk about what I weighed when we first got married neither. Okay, so just putting little dabs of glue under the edges if I don't like how they look. Oh, and we're working like this with, I'm leaving my threads hanging back here. I am tying it off, but I am leaving a thread hanging back here so that I don't have to change needles out so much. I'm working with 2 needles instead of 3. I should have a third one, but I don't want to dig out another. And then this one comes to us. Yeah, come on, sugar. Oh, sugar, sugar. Oh, honey, honey. There we go. Now, I am not real worried about these edges right here because all of this is going to be glued down and not showing. So, not real worried about it. But, let me just hook that in there so it's not just flopping around on me. Mm. Yeah, I'm not sure if Dave is still 6'4". He hasn't stood in front of a thing in a while, so. But most all of us shrink as we get older. Now, oh, right into the edge of it. I uh I don't know. I've never just like done a lot of this. I mean, I know what it looks like and all that, and I know how to hand stitch. But I don't know if it would be easy. I don't think for me it would be easier with a hoopty hoop because I would have to move the hoop around. And I'm using one of my big bonded needles because I thought it would be easier. Because some of this I think is glued because the fabric is real stiff. Or it's not, if it's not glued, it's wonder undered, if you know what I mean by wonder under. It's what do they call that? Wonder Under is a brand. Iron on Fusion. There you go. Iron on Fusion, Cindy. You knew you could think of it. Anyway. So that just helps those little threads lay stiff, and then I'll come back and trim off some of them. Love the hand stitching. I love the butterflies. And I love this. Now, this piece was longer than that. What did I do with that piece I cut off? I cut off this piece right here, and it has a beautiful dragonfly, and I will be using this inside the journal. Probably I will cut this and use it as a pocket, and probably some of that too. But uh, I don't know that I'll hand stitch on it, but I will be using it just as part of it. Trying not to pucker it real good. I don't know what Dave's listening to. The air conditioner's on, so maybe y'all can't just like hear it here. It's hot here in Arkansas this week. We're in the high 80s. My little tomato plants that I planted from seeds are looking awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. I'm so excited about them. So I don't think my peppers came up. I'll have to just either buy pepper plants or seed them directly. But we still have till April the 15th before our frost date. Before we're past our frost date. So my cousin has some beautiful tomato plants for sale. Actually, she has a greenhouse and she starts them in there. I don't know what she loves the best, growing a garden or playing in her greenhouse, starting the seeds. So she enjoys doing that. I do like starting from seeds too. I mean, it's kind of exciting when you start something from a seed and it grows, and you can actually get food from it. We're supposed to get rain this weekend. Of course, it's Easter. We're going to get rain. My little kids will have to hunt eggs in the rain. Now, I do not have anything to do with the Easter egg hunt. That's just not being something that I did. There was young couples that did it when I came, and it was not something I pushed my way into. So I mean, I didn't have little kids at all when uh you know Jared's an adult. In fact, Jared is the same age as some of my kids' parents. If y'all did not see this, if y'all did not see this, you need to go to my Facebook if you're friends with me and watch my kids do their palm. It's on my thing. I posted a link to the video, and it says, "I'm so proud of my kids. They've done so good." What was crazy is they only got to practice that with they now we've been singing the song and doing the hand motions for a couple of years, but the it's one of our regular rotation songs we really like. But practicing with their palm leaves and palm branches, they're so cute. So cute. And I spread them out of the church. We have 4 aisles. We have 3 section of chairs, and so I done 4 kids down each aisle and then kids all the way across the front. There were 35 kids, 30, something like that. Trying to think. Oh, am I going to make it? I'm not sure. I may have to tie off. Get another one. DNA's free, Jen. So the other day when I was doing my Bible study, Jen came in and was talking to me, Jen Parsons, and she came in and was talking to me, and I'm like, "Wait, are you Jen Wren from with a different thing?" And she's like, "No, I'm Jen Parsons. I'm Jen from Jennifer and Wiley's." I was like, "Oh, okay." So, this is going to be perfect. I'm going to run out just in time. And I love, love, love this dark pink on this where the pink flowers is. I love how that looks. There we go. Perfect. Perfection. Yep. I can't sew a straight line. No more than I can cut a straight line. So good thing I don't have to sew or cut straight. So that's fine because I've been heating mine in the microwave and putting sugar in it. So I'm on a sweet tea kick right now. I'll drink it unsweet, but I prefer it sweet right now. Now, talk to me later. So, there we go. There we go. Ooh, I poked myself with that. Okay, that's good. That'll be glued down. We're gonna lift this off. Oh, that's our that. Well, this one's empty, so let's just stick that back on and lift this. It's gonna be enough. I don't know if there's gonna be enough of that to go. One. I think we can do one aisle, one lane. Do another thread. My mom, so my little envelope thing that I keep all my folios in. up here that our friend made us. She made my mom one too. My mom doesn't like long stitching, so yeah, my mom don't like long stitching. So we pulled out last week. We pulled out my So it's well before Jared came home. The bedroom he's in was my spare room. Anyway, so I had it all decorated pretty, and I have an iron bedstead that was my John David's. It's a twin, and the rails. I don't even know where the rails are. I think they're out in the shed. But anyway, uh, we're not using it for a bedstead. I'm using it to hang my homemade quilts on. Some of them are in bags under my bed, and some of them are in the closet. Yes, I have a bunch. My mom, my granny, my great granny, Dave's mom and granny. Well, Dave's granny and his aunt were quilters, and so I have quilts from everybody, and so I have them on my bedstead. So after the cat died, I told Jared I wanted him to bring my quilts into my room. Your grandma was a quilter. Look, I never owned anything that wasn't a quilt except for a blanket and my sheets until Dave and I got married. I never had a comforter or a bedspread. All I ever had was quilts. And when Dave's mom asked me about what kind of comforter I was going to put on my bed, I looked at her and didn't have a clue what she meant. And she showed me. Dave's mom was huge about having uh, coordinated comforters with the matching curtains and the uh, dust level and all that. Dave's mom was a very, very large woman, and she was 6 foot tall. She wore a size 14 shoe. She had hands the size of a man. But she was the most neatest put together lady you would ever see. She had beautiful white hair, beautiful white hair. Her hair was gorgeous. And that let's see, Dave and I got married in '85, and she was 51 when we got married. No, 50, no, 49, 49 when we got married. And she was already white headed. Anyway, all white. She had beautiful white hair. She always dressed so neat. She, she was always telling me, you need to cover your bumps, your butt bump and your belly bump. After I got bigger, after Dave and I got married. I know it's crazy, but I still wear pajamas that were hers that I got after she died, and she's been gone 9 years. 9 years. Dave's sister has her hair is white, but because her hair wasn't dark, it looks blonde because she was a redhead like Dave. Her and Dave were redheads. And so her hair looks blonde. And everybody will ask her, where did you get your highlights? She'll say, God, it's my natural color. Anyway, yeah. Just don't. think I can get very far up it, but we won't waste no thread, so we'll just go ahead and go up it. Y'all will be 45 in October. What day in October? My John was October the 27th. This year he would be 32. Our birthdays here, except for John's, we were June, July, and August. Jared is June the 7th. Dave is July the 11th, and I'm August the 9th. So just about a month apart, give or take a few days. Anyway, then John came and he was October the 27th. But mine and Dave's anniversary is November the 4th. 5th, Mikey. Did you send me something in the mail, Jen? I got a notification that I had something coming from Colorado. So, okay. I thought it was you, but oh, I got a package today from Edna. I had ordered some stuff from Edna. Did y'all see what I just did? Can you believe it? Dad burn it, Cindy. Messed that one up, didn't you? My thread came loose and it did a splitter on me. Splitted. Anywho, oh, before we go, we're going to do what I said I was going to do last night, which is my scripture. I'm going to write a scripture in my book. I did write one early this morning from my Bible reading, but we're going to go and find us another scripture that'll go with it. Holy Week, we'll go with that thing right there. Holy Week. I'm doing the through the Word Holy Week study on day 1, 2, 3. Day 3. Yeah, because I started it on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I really enjoy Through the Word, that app. It's a Bible app. I mean, they play it on my YouVersion app too, but I do enjoy that app, that Through the Word app. They explain the Bible word by word, and then they do theme studies too, which is what Holy Week is. I did the 40-day Lent study with them. There we go. We're going to leave that like that and cut it just a little bit short there. And we've got another piece ready to go. We've already splitted it. My birthday is August the 9th. August the 9th. I shall be 61 on my birthday. Oh, I wanna I know this is weird, but I'm one of those kind of people, if I don't do it when I think of it, I forget it. I wanna look in the mirror at my, yep, it's still there. Okay. We've been working on that for a week. So I bought some I don't know. Oh, some serum. I had to think about what it was called. Some serum to remove dark spots. And I have a dark spot right on the highest part of my cheekbone, right under my kind of under my eye. And too much sun. As a young woman, I used to go to the lake and lay in the sun. and baked till I was crispy brown. And I can turn really good and crispy brown. Anyway, I noticed it a couple months or so ago that I had a really, really prominent dark spot there on my face. It's the only one, but I've been working on it, and it's still there. Hold on. Why are you doing that to me? There we go. There we go. Okay. And sometimes it's better just to work from this back side, ain't it? That way I can see how straight and how far apart I'm going. Because I'll wander all over the place. I kind of drive like that too. I'm sure that doesn't surprise anybody that whatever I look at, I drive towards. Anyway, your grandma that did quilts was August the 5th. And you told me that, did you tell me that you grew up in Ohio? Or did you grow up somewhere else? I can't remember. We lived the first time we lived in Ohio, we lived over real close to the Three Rivers because Dave worked at the Three Rivers nuclear plant. He we would then we moved over into West Virginia because the rent was a lot cheaper over there, so he would drive to work. But we lived in West Virginia. We went to church in Pennsylvania, and we grocery shopped in Ohio. We grocery shopped in Youngstown, Ohio. Then, when we lived in Ohio the longest, we lived in Carrollton, Ohio, which is about 25 miles out of Columbus going towards Lancaster. And out past Canal Winchester and all that. So, but yeah, we at that point we had bought a travel trailer and we lived in it during an Ohio winter. And Dave, that job, Dave worked at the University of Ohio, and they decontaminated a private laboratory, a private research lab that was there on the college campus. Yeah. I'm living in the town where my mama went to high school, where I was born, where my mom and dad got married. My dad was from a little town over just a little ways called Hackett, Arkansas. Anyway, literally, they just tore down the hospital, raised bulldozed over the hospital I was born in the last year. That one's really bad. It's a good thing. Actually, this one's really straight. This one is the bad one. So anyway, that's funny, Cindy. That's funny. You're funny, Cindy. You're funny. Funny looking. Funny, funny looking. Anyhow, uh, I am getting bored of sitting here doing this. I'm going to finish it tonight, and then we'll start working on the cover. But I am going to look at some papers that I have pulled that I want to. I pulled out some more papers that I want to use for papers. So I have some papers here that I used that are in the pink range that I had cut, and I thought I would use them in the other one that I just done, but there was too many of them. I had too much. My journal was too big. So we have a bunch of stuff here. Now, will we use all of it? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. That is Jacqueline J. Lovely, lovely craft. Anyway, but I have But I also have stacks of papers. Okay, those are prayer requests. Oh. Jared. Jared. Oh, Jared. Is it? What is it? Or, that was Sunday. Today, 26. So, Cindy Loven tags. Okay. Now let me holler at Jared. Get him to take that and go down and get my tags. Hold on, because I'm gonna have to holler loud. Anyway, then I have some of these, and this is a Saturday evening worship, evening vespers with communion. This is from, hey, I need you to take this down and go down to where Sydney works, the Department of Finance and Administration, and give them this and get my tag renewed. Okay, because it expires today. Anyway, I think I'm probably going to put this in, and then these are some more that goes with that, and some more songs and stuff. This is a page from 1992. So that Easter day was Joy Bright. That's a cute one. I mean, that would go real good. You know what? I'm going to save that out. I'm going to use it here in just a second. Sing a new song. We give you thanks. Anyway, yep, and then I have this. It's a page that I had folded for another journal that I didn't use. And this is another page that I had folded for another journal. So those are some journal pages I'm going to use. Some papers. And then we will go through. So one of the things I like to do, and of course, then we'll go through and do pockets. I do have a coloring page from the, what is that cat? That Disney cat. What is she? Oh. And then I have like pages like this. This is what I'm looking for, right? Whatever this kitty is from the Disney. She's real pretty. A sassy little kitty. Anyway. So, yep. I'll start gathering out papers. So we're going to take this and we're going to go here. Jared's probably fit to be tied with me because he got a new power supply. So we had a lightning strike a couple of weeks ago. It struck our Walmart and they had to close the store down and empty the freezers and all that. Anyway, I mean they didn't lose a bunch because they were right on it. So this is what I done this morning. So this is what I read this morning from Deuteronomy 17:1. Thou shalt not sacrifice unto the Lord thy God any bullock or sheep wherein is blemish or any evil favoredness, for that is an abomination unto the Lord thy God. And then I made this little tag that goes here. It says, our Jesus was the perfect sacrifice, no sin, no blemishes, the ultimate sacrifice. Thank you, Jesus, for all you've done. And then I put today's date on it. So, yeah, nope, just the month, 3/26. So we're going to use our this Easter paper. Maybe we're going to use it. We may use it here, but let's see if there's we've done put a flower on that. Can we? No, that won't pull off. I was trying to see if that flower would pull off. We could cover that, but I really like that. I don't want to cover that. That is a Steffi chicken. Y'all know me and Steffi and our chickens. We like them. Okay. I really wanted that to go near this, but not seeing what I can do that. I could cover up my lipstick page, but my lipstick page goes so pretty with my girl page. That could come off, but that's a pocket. That's a pocket. I guess here we go. I want to, I want this to go right here. Just like this. Just like that. No idea what this song is even sounds like. I can read music, but not fast enough to play by it. Nor can I read. This says it's an entrance hymn. So the the church that I grew up in was a very, probably, I guess you would call it non-traditional church. So we didn't, like we sung, He lives, He lives, He lives, Christ Jesus lives today for Easter, every Easter. And because He lives, those kind of things. Our church that we go to now is a non-denominational church. We don't do a lot of traditional stuff, but we do have communion on Easter and Christmas. And so I bring my kids out because I want them to take communion with their family. Plus, on Easter, we're always getting set up for a meal. So, and oh no, I lost y'all. Where did y'all go? There. I make awesome journals. Well, I don't know that they're awesome, but I enjoy making them. This one is mine. This is one that I made. Janet Nash, if you know who Janet Nash is, she sent me the little this. And as soon as I saw it, I knew I wanted it to be a journal cover, a little one. And then Angela Adele sent me these ladies, and it is a fabric. And yeah. Hey, Jared, if they say something to you about that I haven't assessed, tell them I called and assessed online on phone. Okay. So, and Angela Adele sent me that. And I don't know where these stickers came from. Just, just saying. So I want this to go right here. We're going to put this on with kind of glue. I enjoy making journals until I get burned out. So this, I hadn't made a journal in since January. I hadn't done any since January. So, but I'm in the mood again. We'll see how many I get made. Did y'all see my Easter card I got in the mail yesterday? So pretty, pretty, pretty. So pretty. There we go. Oh, here we go. And it 3D comes up and stands up like that. Is risen. And it says Happy Easter on the back. So I will stand it up and put it on my shelf like that. Isn't it? So, anyhow, so this is going to be. I know last night when we were talking about this, I talked about that I'm not a huge user of washi tape. But this right here is usually where I use washi tape is in when I glue down something that goes into a seam like this. I usually put washi tape and glue down. So that's blue and yellow flowers. I think I have another box somewhere, but I'm not sure. I may have got them all combined in here. Blue and yellow flowers. That has carrots on it. Those are little stamps. They look like little stamps. That one has kitty kitties. That one's kitty kitties and kitty kitties. Fishies. I like this, but it's really not as wide as I need. I like this. It's kind of foo-foo looking, but I think there's going to be just enough on it to do this. Right down the middle. Maybe. Hold on. Watch me mess it up. Get all stuck together. There we go. Now, y'all know I told y'all I don't trust any kind of tape, so here we go. That's why when y'all get your packages that you have to tear through level and level and level and level of tapes. We always used to tease Mr. Ken about all the tape he used. I think I used as much as he did. So only I use a different kind of tape. He used a lot of just cello tape, just you know, scotch tape. I use a lot of packing tape. There we go. I like that. There we go. Now, I do like that. Let me just make sure everything still turns like I want it to turn. Oh, we have that in there. That don't need to go in there no more. It's all, we've all painted over it. Okay. It just caught my eye what those were. Okay. Hold on, what here? Oh, let's see. We're going to write a verse on this page. Okay. Let's go here. Surprise! Guess where we are? John chapter. John. Here we go. We're going to write it in pink. We could write it in blue because our paper is blue. Got blue over here and blue here. Let's write it in blue. Feel like that blue? That blue's fine. Jesus said unto her, I am the resurrection and life. He that believeth in me Though he were dead, yet shall he live. Verse 26. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall, who else, never die. Believest thou this? John 11:25-26. I am. I am. I wish I'd have done that different now. Not sure I can do it over though. I wish I'd have put, look, this is why I don't use those blue pens. They always get ink all over me. And they're supposed to be a good roller pen. There are twos, but they get ink all over me. Throw that one away. I have 14 more. So we're going to try it the way I originally wanted to do it. We're going to see what it does for us. It may just make a mess, but we're going to try it. Here we go. We got ink. See, we got ink all over us. We need some of this. Right. Yeah. I thought just the other day. Oh, what? We want some gesso. Wait a minute. Don't take off. That's what I was afraid would happen, was that when I started trying to gesso over that, it's going to smear my ink. And it did, didn't it? But we're going to dry it a little and put some more on it. So, you can still read it. Do I like that better? Do I like that? Do y'all like it better muted, or do y'all want to go ahead and white it out and then write on top of it? Anybody want to say? I'm not mad at that. Actually, I'm not mad at that at all. Okay. Wait. Oh yeah, don't forget about that. Y'all, I've missed. Hold on. I've missed a whole bunch of chat. Hold on. Let me see if I do this. I don't know why my phone does this. Chat. There. Live chat. There. Okay. Sorry, guys. So you guys were talking. Okay. Here we go. Let me turn that off. Okay. Okay. You love the sunflowers? They're your son's favorites. So I think I'm going to just leave this. I kind of like it like that. I think I'm going to leave it like that. We're not going to do any more gesso in there. We'll set that in the floor and we'll move it later. We are going to put a date on this. Today is 3/31/26. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. We are going to put that in there like that. And that's going to be finished. Okay. So this was the other thing that my plans were to be yesterday. I still have a lot of folios to make, but I can get them made really quick offline instead of trying to hunt down 100 things while I'm online. So this was my other plan for doing yesterday, and I'm going to do this a little bit of this. Let me go ahead. Did I turn that off? Let me go ahead and grab my book. Oh, book. I have a book, and I put it in the right spot. Let's see if it's in this drawer. This drawer. In this drawer. I have a book. What have I done with said book that I want to use, especially for this project? That's not it. Sit over here. Here. Let's put it there. Well, you know what? I guess we could do it on some of this stuff. No, we don't want to do it on that stuff. Where did I put that book? that it? Oh, that's fun. It. How do we do this class, girlfriend? Although actually that one, oh, I got one there that'll work for that. We'll just need one of these. So I have here. This is it. This is not the book I'm looking for. I'm looking for my pages of my Jane Eyre book or Jane Eyre, Jane Eyre. I have a brand new. I have a brand new watercolor set that I have not tried out yet. Guess what we're going to do today? We're going to make painty pages on with watercolor. Move this out of our way. Move that. Move that. We need this. So I've not tried these out at all. These were a gift for Christmas. That's how bad it's been that I've not tried these out. Today we try them out. And we're not painting pictures. Hi, Jessie. Hi, honey. There it is. Yeah, that one will work. And yes, I know that my water here is gross. Okay, I do know that. So don't get worked up about it. Where's my paper? Where's my what there? As far as being able to tell how I like these as watercolors, this is not the way to tell. Okay, this is just me playing with colors here. Yes, I'll make her a journal from you. What kind of journal do you want, Teresa? There we go. Yes. We don't want to lay that to dry. I need it to dry. Okay, this one I want to see how this works. And I know this is not watercolor paper, so we're not going to get the same kind of results. Okay. I like greens. Y'all know I like greens. Will it spread at all? I don't think so. You want a big one? Do you want a little one? What kind? What color? Bye, honey. Thanks for being here. There are bunches of y'all that have journals from me. Jassy has one. We don't know how many Angela Adele has anymore. We have no clue. I want to see what. Where did that go? That right there. I want to see what that says. This right here says. That's what I wanted to know. Oh, oh. Look here, we got some hooker's green right here. And then we got some aqua green. Oh, oh, Cindy likes. Very much does Cindy like. Look at that color. That is pretty. Ooh, that's a pretty color too. This one's called aqua green. I do like that. Okay, so you can think about what you want, and then I'll get with you later and talk to you. I still have 2 journals I'm working on. This one I'm working on for Jinrin, and I have one for Juju to do. So you think about what you want. Okay, guys. Leave it over there to dry. So this one, we're going to do this. Oh no, Cindy, you didn't get your brush rinsed out good. Pick that up. Pick that up. There you go. I haven't talked about her in a long time because I actually haven't watched her in a long time. But today I watched her. And so y'all know, once I watch her, I have to come do some of the stuff that I love that she does. And if you know who I'm talking about, put it and guess who I'm talking about. I bet Juju could guess just looking and seeing what I'm doing right here, but I don't think Juju's here. Who am I talking about? Who am I talking about? Let's give her this color here. I'm keeping this kind of dark, thick, so I can use it like gouache. Honey, how are you? I haven't talked to you all week. And I know I can call too. I've just been busy this week. Feeling any better? Has anybody guessed who I watch that I love to do that does this kind of thing in her journals? Has anybody guessed? We need shut this door first of all. drawing time. No, some drawing time. Just a little bit of drawing time here. Got to get done. My little me. A bit of bird song is who I like. Still have a little bit of a wet spot there. Right. And I don't want that to go up that far. Go down a little bit. Let's see. I think so. Now that is not her eyebrow, okay? That's just a crease in her eye. They have made it up too far. Let's go ahead and give her some eyebrows, though. Your eyebrows. I think that crease right there may have to be washed out. 44 years. A bit darker, heavier eyebrows. Okay, I need this right here because I need to mix up some paint. And I need it to be this right here. Here. That's what I want, yes. Your self portrait that I AI'd. Let's see, let's go. I don't think I've shared very many of my AIs with Michelle. You get it done? Get it done? Did you get the tag? Yes. Did they have to call the courthouse? No. Okay. For half an hour. Did she go Sunday night? Did she go Sunday night? That wasn't what we both talked about. Being a fan of hey, I'm on live. Oh yeah. Awesome softball team. The sticker on the back. Okay, good. Because it expired today. I have to pay a fine. That's why I asked you to go. I don't want that there. I don't like it. And okay. Okay, I think we're gonna have to let it dry some more. I think we're gonna have to let it dry some more. Oh, that's not what we want right there, Cindy. We don't want that. Do not want that. We want that to be right there. A little dark about a minute. We don't want that. That would mean this. This. White. That. That. Hi, Marty. How are you, honey? Mouth ain't looking very pretty. Keep working, Cindy. You get it. Here in a minute. You'll get it here in a minute. There we go. That's better. Okay. Now, see what we want to do. Doodle doodle do. With we want to come in here with this. He gone. He gone. Thank you. Doesn't everybody paint silly girls on books, on hymnals? I need some of this up in here done, dry. Yeah. No, I'm a cheating. I'm using a Sharpie. I'm gonna give her a big black pupil and a big black pupil. I really want to give her some eyelashes, but y'all know I don't do eyelashes very good. Oh, and we need it. She needs some nostril holes. Nostril hole there and a nostril hole there. Need to come back in with our this. And we want it wet, but we don't want it. Need to, there we go. Smooth in some stuff there. Better. We're going to come back and add some white in her eyes with some stuff that we want to come. Oops, wrong place. Right in here. I think I want some white in that. Just a little bit. Michelle, are you still here, Michelle Cousins? Michelle Cousins, are you still here? Do it. Do it. You've been asking me about a hymnal. I found 2 hymnals this morning I didn't realize I still had. Got to go. Come on. So these are a new set of watercolors that I received for Christmas that I hadn't had a chance to try out. And we're just playing. I just want above her eyes to be a little bit darker than around the down the front of them than under them. Turn that off, Cindy. What are you sitting there blowing it up against you for? And I want to see. There we go. We want to lift some of that right there. There we go. I'm liking that. Did you hear what I said, honey? I said I did find some. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Jen. Have a wonderful afternoon, honey. Let's see. We're gonna put some highlights, some low lights and highlights in her hair. These are some deep reds. And I think we're gonna have to work on that. Just there we go. Okay. Let's see if we can get it dry enough that we can give her some eyelashes. Her mouth is still not big or not is not like I want it to be. No, that's not better. uh, let's just see what that dries like. a little dry. Not quite so dark. We can always lift it again with some more water. Where did our other one go? Did it dry good? Those are pretty. Like that. I really want to get this mouth dry right here because I want to put a little white dot in it for just some highlights. And what else? Okay, I actually, after that dried, I do like that a little better. Not many. Let me just see if I can do just a little bit here. Because after that dries, I kind of like it. I'm going to add some for her nose too. Anyway, I was watching Birdsong this morning, and her name is Lynn. If you watch her, her name is Lynn. Anyway, she was doing some really cute girls using her Woody Stabilos. Y'all know I have a set of those. So now, what does Cindy want to do? She wants to play with her Woody Stabilos. Oh, what did I find? I found 2 hymnals I did not know I had. So I've marked one of them for you. There we go. Okay. Let's rip her out of the book. We're not necessarily done with the book, but we are done with that. Let's see. Y'all know that I do not do eyelashes very good, but we're going to try this little bitty fine. Oh, those are better than usual. Still not great. Teresa can do eyes so good. Thou shalt not envy, Cindy. Thou shalt not envy. Eyelashes are just not my thing. They're not in real person either. I don't ever wear mascara or anything like that. I have very thick eyelashes, but I also have a lot of allergies, and so I don't wear makeup at all anymore. Okay, we'll leave that. Okay, let's go ahead and make sure that our black dot is good and black here. Our black dot is good and black there. And we want a white dot. Actually, we may want 2 white dots. Wish. Who told me the other night that they have a new white pen that they're in love with? Is it Bess? Was it Bess? Bess is Bess got a new white pen that she's in love with? Does anybody know? Somebody told me they have a new white pen that they're in love with. I can't remember who it was. Now, I want to go right in here, create just a little bit of a white, a little ready red crayon on it, red color on it. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm not mad at it. It's not awesome, but I'm not mad at it. Her face kind of lost its shape here. She needs a little bally chin. He has a little bally chin, but she's not me because my hair's not that color. Oh, be careful around that. That's not water soluble. I can live with it. Let's paint something different. We'll let her dry. Look at the greens, guys. Look how pretty this page turned out. These greens, so pretty. That'll be a nice page to use in a journal. Let's just do some more stuff. Oh, okay. Hi, Sharon. How are you, honey? I'm playing with my watercolors that I received for Christmas from you. I'm a liking them. I just made that girl. You just came in. I just laid her down. You probably saw me lay her down. Did you finish your quilt today? Sharon's been making a quilt. In 4 days, she's been making a quilt. And she thought she was going to finish it. A quilt top, I should say. Quilt top. But she still will quilt it, but yes, you're exhausted. I know. It was a bit much to try to do it all in one 4 day stretch. So, but you got it done. You have arrived. You know what? I haven't done yet. Hold on, we got to do it. But I'm absolutely in love with these 1, 2 greens right here. I like them. Isn't that beautiful? This one is hooker's green. Funny if you watch Karen McCoy Or if you watch Amy Kay the other day, she opened a package from Karen, and Karen sent her a tube of Hooker's Green. I hadn't thought about Hooker's Green in forever. Of course, I hadn't watercolored much. I didn't watercolor very much in 2026 5. This may be, well, I played the other day in my little journal, didn't I? Did I paint something in my little one the other day? Thinking I may have. Do we need to paint something in it today? Oops, we tore the edge of that. Okay, y'all know. If you don't know, you've not been around here. Oh, let's spray it some water. I know there's several here that are not signed up. If you would like to sign up for my April swap, we're doing a four envelope. Hold on, I'm looking for one that I've got put together. A four envelope folio. You just need to use a minimum of four envelopes. Make a folio. Be sure to include pockets on it because my theme is pockets this year. And decorate it. And you only have to make one. You only have to make one. You don't have to make a buttload of them. Just one. Here we go. This is one of my favorite colors. Before I put it down, does anybody want to guess what it is? You can't tell from my brush. Anybody want to guess what it is? My favorite color. Hey, that comes out of there, don't it? Wonder if there's anything under there. No, not pink. Red is my favorite color, but when I'm painting, I have a different favorite color. Y'all know that. I use it a lot on my jelly plate. Here we go. Oh, this one is not a pretty one neither. Yeah, did I put my hand on the wrong one? Here. Okay, no, that's the right one. It's not pretty at all. Supposed to be a Payne's Gray. I love Payne's Gray, but this is not a pretty one. Payne's Gray is one of my favorite colors in acrylics. Obviously not in watercolors. I shouldn't say that. I don't know that for a fact. Okay. Oh, y'all are so sweet. What color blue is this one? One, two, three. Turquoise. This one is ultramarine. Okay, I should have guessed that just by looking at it, Cindy. You should have guessed that one. Have y'all ever seen Janet Young does it? I think Mary. Hi, Robin. How are you feeling? I know Payne's Gray usually has a touch of blue in it, but I don't see no blue in that. Just looks like an ugly gray. Are you feeling any better, my Robin friend? My Robin friend? Yay. Yay, yay, yay. That makes me happy. I like this aqua blue too. Actually, they call it turquoise. Looks aqua to me. I just painted a girl on a songbook page, Robin. I'll show her before we leave. Right now, I'm just putting color on pages. I'm really not doing anything spectacular. However, I have an idea for this one right here we're going to do. We're going to give it a blast of dryness. My weather, we're running the air. We're running the aircon right now. We've got two of them we've got three of them going out of the four. We've not uncovered the one in here yet. It's in the high 80s, 90s. Hot and sunny. I sat out on the porch this morning and listened to Rascal bark at the neighbor's dogs, and the neighbor's dogs bark at him. Here we go. Okay, Cindy, let's go with hookers. 47 in thunderstorms, around 80 or 81. I absolutely am in love with this color out here, this hooker's green. I done sent a message to my tax lady and said, put me on the extension list. And even though she's a new tax lady, she did do my taxes last year. But she knew. I told her when I left, I'm not one that gets in a hurry because I always owe, and I like to procrastinate as long as possible. Yeah, yeah. I remember last October's panic when I called to make my appointment to do my taxes, and my tax lady's office worker told me she's not doing no more taxes. Would have been nice if she'd have let me know before I had to panic. But anyway, that's a whole other story. The joys of being self-employed. Even though I'm on staff at my church, I am considered self-employed. Most pastors are. But most churches can't afford to pay Social Security tax for their ministerial staff. And if I was ordained, my wages could be claimed different, but I'm not ordained. So, okay. So now we're going to go back in here. Hope don't just mess everything up. And actually, this new tax lady, I need to message her to tell her I lost that worksheet she gave me. But last year, she gave me a worksheet that made it so much easier. And she had it all done. I didn't have to go and sit for an hour and listen to her sob story like I did my other one. Although I liked my last CPA. She had done my taxes since 1998. So y'all know I don't like to change things. So okay, this right here is a mess, but we'll just leave it. Actually, no, we won't. We got a big blob of green. We'll let it dry and see if we want to put something else on top of it. We're going to take this out of the book though, and we're going to get out our little actual watercolor book, and we'll do something in it today with these new colors. Okay. Did we do something in this the other day? I had it out. Oh, I know what I did in this the other day. I did a color drop in this. Didn't I? Oh, that goes on that. I did a color drop in this. I remember. I remember. Here we go. I did this. I shall not die but live and declare the works of the Lord. I took a picture of that and sent it to a friend who's battling some health issues. So, what do we want to do? Do we want to paint a fairy? I haven't painted a fairy in a long, long time. Let's paint a big fairy. Now, a lot of people start painting from a sketch. I can't draw, so I don't sketch. Just saying. Drawing is not one of my strong points, okay? Drawing is not one of my strong points. So I got some green in this brush. My water is really, really dirty. Not just a little bit, and I really should have sprayed my page down to start wet on wet, but I didn't. Okay. Now we want her to have and what is a fireball? I don't know what a fireball is. The only fireball that I know is a atomic red fireball candy. It's the only fireball I know. I really should have wet my paper. Yes. I didn't know if that was what she was referring to or if she was referring to something different. I remember reading about that on line that those fireballs were supposed to be visible. Dinner is served. What's for dinner? We're having burritos. I made some burritos and froze them not long ago. Uh, Bean and cheese burritos. We're having burritos. Go back in here and we're gonna get some more crazy hair. Here, go back down over our wings. See, I can't do even wings. Y'all know. Y'all know how I am. Tell Mr. Darrell I said, hey, ooh, yum, ribs. Yum, that sounds good. I don't ever think about buying ribs. There for a while, we were on a kick of baby back ribs. We were eating them. I was cooking them in my Instapot and then putting them in the oven and getting them caramelized. They were really good. So my fairy has crazy hair. If you hadn't noticed, it's very very crazy hair. Cindy, why don't you get your thing together, honey? Get your thing together, sugar darling, sweet baby love. Get your thing together. I put some more hair in and I forgot I wanted to put some sparkle in. He says, hey, I don't know if any of y'all saw this, and Robin's probably going to be maybe one of the only people that remember her. Lori may remember her. Faye Copeland. She used to come into our auctions, and her husband Robbie was blind, and he loved to come and listen to me. He liked to come because he enjoyed listening to me talk about what I was cooking, or I think he just liked the accent too. But anyway, he loved to come and listen to me. He passed away. He had a stroke. Did you see that he had passed? I was so sad when I read that he had passed. She was a hairdresser, so she sold jewelry on the side, but her main thing was she was a hairdresser. Anyway, I just loved her to pieces. Well, I still love her to pieces. So sad for her that Robbie's gone. She's a twin. I think her twin sister's name is Kay. I think their names are Faye and Kay. Anyway, yeah. Last week sometimes. I had his funeral last week. Okay, because we all know walnuts that we don't waste paint, especially pretty iridescent paint. We don't waste it. We try to get it back in the tube. There we go. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. You know, I'm thinking maybe our hair could use some iridescence too. Yeah, I think that's cool. We're gonna go back over this wing with purple. See how that purple did? Iridescent in there. Yes, indeed. That is gonna be such a cute little fairy, isn't it? I love fairies. That's not what we're trying to do. There. Raining cats and dogs. How's the foot? How's the foot? Okay, that one's dry enough. We can pull it off of the can. Let's go back here and get just a little bit of purple. Okay, we want just a little bit more. That's good. There, we've got sparkle in it. We've got purple wings. Now we need to finish some more red in her hair. Get back down in here. Get some more of that in there. Go. What did we do? Yes, he's a gnome. He is a good gnome. He is a good gnome. I painted him in 2024. So my goal last year was to fill this book up. And as you see, I didn't do that. That was my goal last year. This year I didn't set a goal for it. Why you wanted the envelopes? I'm guessing to go in Rick's red book was my guess. Did they come today? Oh no, I haven't sent those off to you yet. Sent out Shanika's package this morning. Actually, this afternoon he took it. Oh, that's cool. See, I was kind of right. I figured they was going in Rick's journal. Okay. Obviously, the wind is blowing in her face because her hair is all blowing back. The good thing about fairies is it's kind of like painting God. Nobody knows what he really looks like. Yeah, the red poppy is a memory flower, yes. So you can't tell me that my fairy is wrong. Because I'm going to make you say, well, show me a picture of one that is right. I know, I'm a smart aleck. Dave tells me that all the time, so it's not news. It's not news. It's not new news to me, okay? I'm loving the hair. Loving the hair. I'm loving the hair. Now she needs a face. However, I'm not liking my harsh lines here, so we're going to take and see what we can do with our brush. Just not liking them real well, but they may have settled down into that acrylic shiny stuff, so we may have no options. Okay, here we go. We need to go, nope, right in here. And I think we need just a little bit more brown. Maybe that brown right there. That is not a horn, okay. Those are her little pointy ears. I've never tried little pointy ears before. And that one don't want to do because I'm really wet right there. So let's dry it and we'll see. That one looks like a horn. Hi, Bitty. When I send your package, I have treats for you, baby girl. Toys. There's toys in it. Is Bissy a girl? Yes, Bissy is a girl. I just saw you say her, Auntie Cindy. So yeah, Bissy is a girl. Yes, I send my friends cat treats. Actually, these are all of Shadow's things that hadn't been used up. So there we go. But those are not horns. Those are ears. Hi, Pitty. Hi, Tilly. Kitties. Pretty kitties. Not bad. I can live with that. I know she looks soulless right now, but give me a second. I'm going to give her some eyes and she'll look better. To her cheek. Danger of working with things so wet. Okay. You love the wild hair. It's definitely wild. She has turquoise colored eyes, y'all. and some bright red eyebrows. So, guys, I can't say who it is. This is how I'll preface it. One of my author friends has a little girl who has battled several rounds of cancer, and she has cancer again right now. This little girl is only 13, 12 or 13, and she's battled cancer twice, if not three times already. And so she had some testing done, and the preliminary results are looking like there's something very, very bad going on. Very bad. Now, this little girl doesn't know this yet, so they haven't told her, but it's not good at all. It's not good. So this sweet little girl needs your prayers. God knows who she is. But let me just tell you something about this little girl. She's walking around the hospital just the other day, last weekend. She had to go in because her blood numbers were low, and she had to have a chemo treatment. And she's walking around the hospital pushing her IV post singing, God's going to beat this cancer. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. God's going to beat this cancer. So just my prayer is, God, honor the prayers of this little girl. She has such faith in you. Just honor her prayers. And give her mom and dad strength if there's more that's fixing to come. Honor those prayers. So anyway, her mom is a Christian inspirational author that I used to review for years ago. I've done several interviews with her from when I worked with my other, when I worked for the author I used to work for. If you don't know, I used to be a virtual assistant to a Christian romance author. I worked for her for 7 years. So, anyway, we need Jesus to touch and move in this whole situation. He can. I saw her post this morning. And then my friend from our homeschool group in Glenwood, when that we're part, we were friends with, her little grandson is still battling cancer. He got to do Make a Wish, where he met some dude that makes videos on. I think he's a famous TikToker or something. I didn't know who he was. Anyway, but yeah, okay. I want to do some water work here. I'm not loving this right here. And I to want to make this good. little harsh for me. Okay. I'm gonna just take that, pull that color down under her neck. I don't like in her nose. I think her nose needs. Okay. Yes. Better. Okay. Take our little black pen, do some eye dots. I'm gonna give her some. Where's our other black pen? Uh, dot there, dot there. Gonna outline around her eyes. That for her little nose. Around her eye here. And just a few eyelashes. And we'll just put that there. And we're not sure we like that. And since our pen is not water soluble, water that. And what else? Oh, she needs some white dots, don't she? Yeah. I love it. I love it. Not perfect, but I love it. 3:31. Hi, Ellen. I didn't know you came in. Oh, yay. Lord, we just pray if this is the right job for our friend Ellen that you make a way. Because you are the way maker, right? Way maker, miracle worker. Anybody else know that song? Thank you. We love to see our prayers answered. I think she needs some more sparkle in her hair. Don't y'all? Maybe right through here. Just a little bit. Maybe we'll put some sparkle along the edge of her ears. That's cute. Oh, I like that. Some more sparkle. I love the sparkle up front. There we go. I love the sparkle in her ears too. I just like sparklies. You think she looks like me? Well, my mom always did say I had pointed ears. I got to get a new clean jar. A new clean jar. Anyway, I'm just not. I just need some. I need some clean water so that I'm not. We'll use a little bit out of our spray bottle. Okay. Feel like, and I'm afraid I'm going to get into something here. just don't like this right here. Got too much mark marks. Like I can see a ring around that. Okay. I'm gonna dry this and then we'll see what we look like. She may look like she has a beard now. Oh, I gotta be careful. She does. She looks like she has a beard. Dadgummit, Cindy. Well, now we've colored her whole face, so that's better. Yeah. Pick that up, those other paints up, but I got a little paint here. Okay, that's good. That's better. There. That took away the beard look. I just smeared it all out. There we go. Okay, here is my other lady I painted on the book page. Here is this, the greens. Here is this one, that one. What did we do with the other one? Here, there's this one. What did I throw the other one? Oh, here it is. This right here. We didn't do nothing with it, did we? Actually, this would be a good page for me to take in there and doodle on. So these are all watercolors, and then that's good. So I'm happy with those. Those are all good. Bissy's making biscuit. Bissy making biscuits. I made biscuits the other day. Real biscuits. I mean, I know his are real biscuits, but I made the kind of biscuits you can eat. If you can't tell what I'm doing here, I am following the outlines of some of the different strokes in this just to doodle. There we go. Dark spots in here. Go. Swoop there and a swoop there. I'll go. Dark spots here. Light spot there. So now, then what I would start doing is patterns. And I'll just keep doing that. Let's change patterns. No, scratch. I pretty much cook everything from scratch. I used to make biscuits at Hardee's. So all you need to make biscuits is a little bit of flour. I use self-rising flour. Oil. I don't use lard. I use oil and milk. Mix it up, pat it out. Cook it hot and fast. 450, 15 minutes. Yummy. And my favorite self-rising flour. Oh, forgot I had water down on my table. My favorite self-rising flour is WR. I use WR flour. It's actually cheaper than Walmart brand flour. WR self-rising flour. I like my Posca. I wish I had a fine-tipped one. I thought I did, but I don't know where it is. What's this? Is this it? Not it. That's a Timu one. And what I like to do here is make it dark enough that I can only see my color inside my circles. And I like to do that with black too. It's picking up a lot of that green paint because that is a watercolor paint. Now I know I changed, but we're just going to go ahead and do these into circles. It'll be okay. And I do that whenever I start seeing too much green in my marker. There. So see, sometimes it'll come back if I see little green spots between the circles. I'll come back and fill it in. Of course, I changed my pattern, so I've got little white spots inside of it. There. I know this, and I promise you, I'm not bragging. I'm not, but I think I can almost make a batch of biscuits in the same time I can open a can and get them laid out. I think I can mix up a batch of biscuits. Okay, honey, I hope to hear good news soon. Oh, I need to go, guys. Beth is on. I need to go, okay? I need to go. So, but anyway, but yeah, we do like Wop biscuit. That's what we call them is Wop biscuits. Wop biscuits. Dave loves Wop biscuits when I make chocolate gravy. I made biscuits the other night because we had biscuits and gravy, white gravy for supper, and bacon. Bacon's good. Trade this. Yeah, I need to go. Beth is on, and I'm going to sit here and doodle. I need to go cook supper, but I'm going to go. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot that she comes on at 5 o'clock my time. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye.